Here we are, a little update for you guys. The sediment bowl has some stuff in the bottom of it. It's not really that bad, but I'm kind of struggling because if I let her run wide open for a while, she'll run herself right out of gas, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if I have a blockage inside my gas tank. My tank is clean as a whistle. There's two things inside of it that I can try to pick out. One looks like a little screen. I don't know where it came from. I still can't see that being even an object. And I hate to do this because I got such a good seal here. I got no issues. But I'm going to clean the strainer because I've ran a few gallons of gas through it. So I do have the gas off. It's been off. There we go. That bail cannot be very tight. Alright. Then, while I'm at it, I'm going to look at that screen. You can see some of the garbage I have in my bowl right there. Shake it around. Pour it out. It's not that bad. I'm going to clean that again. Over here. Move this up. This back. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. That looks good. Okay, I ran it a few times for the fuel. And put my screen and my gasket all back up and in there again. We're going to put it right about there. Feels like the rubber is seated. Kind of work it in. Give it a little bit. Right there should do it. Now we're going to test it and see if I get a leak. Let's see what we get. Filling my carburetor up. Nope. I got her. Alright. We got her cleaned up. Really clean. No leaks. And I'll tell you what the trick is. For me it was. The gasket. Two-sided, right? Rubber. Mine's a rubber gasket. When you use it the one time and it seats itself against the glass bowl and these little tiny screen, it makes an impression. It distorts. You can't put it back on the way you took off the rubber gasket. You have to literally flip it over, get a fresh new side on your gasket, brand new fresh side on your gasket. That'll go down to the bowl. If you don't, it's going to keep leaking. So the next time I take this bowl off, I have to buy a new gasket because it will not reseal after the side has been used. So we got no gas leaks. Got my bowl cleaned out nice and clear. I got this here just in case for a little bit. I got no leaks anywhere. And then I want to show you guys all this fine stuff. Now it's really fine. I mean, I'm talking really fine. And then there's some extra deep solid stuff down in there. I'm going to see what that is. But see all that really fine stuff? I think that was actually coming back up and floating and getting stuck in my plug or in my screen. So well guys, I'm sitting here doing some maintenance. I had to tightened my belt up a little bit on my tractor, and while I was at it, I wanted to bring this out and show everybody. On these old hubs like this, one of the things I think that probably get neglected a lot is making sure there's enough oil in there. I had some oil in there. A little bit's going to want to come out the back through the seal and that, but I figured while I was here doing this, this is what I was going to do. So, the only thing I'm doing is I'm using a little syringe. I wish I had a bigger one, it'd be quicker. But I'm up to 10 right now. And all I'm doing, it's really straightforward, is I'm just going right into that hole right there. You can see. I'm just putting it in there. I'm just shooting it in. Putting it in there. Bam. And they say to tilt it to the side so you have the nut facing out the left side of the tractor. The owner's manual does. And okay, so if you can see, there's a little rubber. It looks like a cone shape, but it's a rubber piece of rubber on the back side of it that seals it in the hub. So with that, all we gotta do is put it back in right here. Should sell. One of the other things I'm doing too is I came in and I tightened these, just not tighten them, just made sure that they're still tight, and they're pretty good. So that's a non-issue there. There is no issue. I'm just making sure nothing leaks, but I just want to make sure that these screws haven't came loose. These are snug just right, and just doing a little maintenance here. Alright guys, I'm here doing some more maintenance. I changed oil one time, probably about like 1 hour after my rebuild, and I got a few more hours on her. So I want to change the oil in her again. And I know the oil's not bad, really, but I mean it's got some black color to her, but I'm not concerned about that whatsoever. All I'm looking for is just to put some fresh stuff in there. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. I'm putting off this oil filter element sticker. So today I think is a good day to put it on, and I'm thinking right about there, but I want to make sure that it's level, because might be freestyling this one. Okay, change the vent. That's a bummer. I think I can get it though. Let's put her on as level as I can. You know what? That looks good enough for me. Figure I'll do this before I take it off to change the oil. Get her done. Back on itself all the way around. There we go. I'm putting that off for a while. Gray matter in the bottom of it. Huh. I wonder what that would be. There is a little bit of condensation. That, I bet you right there, is my assembly lube. Guaranteed. Give a little crescent wrench. So next thing is going to be taking off my oil filter housing. Nice and easy. Okay. There we go. Like I said, the old one came right out for me. So I'm just going to set that in there. with the spot on top, and the tapered part is in the bottom. Grab up my bolt, run her through, all the way down through the bottom. Okay? And we're going to walk it over, and we're going to install this bad boy just like that. The whole thing's going to go right up and in like this. We'll set it in there. Into the ditch. There's plenty of extra oil in there. Hand start and tighten her down. Give her a couple turns. Snug her up. Right there should do it. The next thing we're going to do is open up these pepcocks. And this pepcock here, the lower one, I always leave it tight. But because when I do check the oil, I'm not so concerned. There we go. I'm not so concerned with the lower pepcock as much as I am the upper. So the upper one should, there we go, break loose. So we got that opened up too. I'm using the Kila low ash engine oil from Case. Okay. We'll give her a shake up here. Put my cap, my oil cover, breather back on, and we'll check out our oil pressure immediately, of course. So we're in neutral. That I do know. I don't think I gotta choke it. Alright, here we go. Gonna run for a little bit. Okay. Amazing. That's actually pretty dirty. Well, not too bad. Let's see how much shit we got in the bottom of it. So we got some brand new oil in her, up to oil level line. And let's set her up in there. Carefully. Tighten her right back down. I had some frosting effect up here. And I took some 5,000 grit sandpaper, and well, wet paper, and I went over this a little bit till I just scuffed it a touch, and I took some 3M rubbing compound, and I rubbed it out, come out really nice. I tell you, I was scared. I had to do it on both sides, so I'm pretty happy with that. Then I came back with some good wax right here. So I've been doing a little bit on my tractor. You can even see I missed some of that. There's some frosting right here I missed, but I got the majority of it out. So with that,